Okay, once again, it's Lee Kreider with the Ohio Ram Show, and I am delighted to have the winner, the overall winner of the race across the West with us today, Jen Orr. Jen,
Hi.
congratulations.
Thank you.
What a remarkable win.
It was a good race.
It was indeed, and we have to say quite quickly, not only were you the winner of the women's category, but you beat all the men in as well, handsomely, not even close.
Yeah, it was. Andres and I kind of leapfrogged back and forth. I wasn't aware of the overall in the race and about Flagstaff, but I knew that he and I had been kind of going back and forth. Realized that we were. I guess I wasn't completely certain that we were the two leaders, but yeah, once I passed him after Flagstaff, I kind of looked at him and I didn't say anything, but I just passed him. I realized I can outride this guy to Durango. I just need to bike, and that's when I kind of picked it up a little bit.
Well, he made a navigation error there just outside of Medicine Hat, and wound up deep into Colorado. I had to turn around, go back to Utah to get started again. I think that probably cost him about an hour because, as I calculated, Jen, you were about 2 hours and 12 minutes ahead of him at Medicine Hat. So, yeah
that's sort of Montezuma Creek going into Cortez. I was fairly confident that I had enough of a lead to beat him there. So yeah, it affected the overall picture that he made that turn.
Yeah, that didn't change the outcome of the race, that error, but it did make a difference in your lead. Of course, that's the race across the West, race across America. Mistakes cost you.
Exactly. It's part of the race.
Part of the race. And listen, now, when I had you on after the World Time Trials, which you won by the skin of your chinny chin chin, as it were. By the way, I had Meg on last night. She's crewing for the Serpentine Golden Girls. I thought it'd be delightful to get her on here again today, but I think the race is starting for them, and I don't expect her today. But Jen, at that time, you told me, I believe, that you really hadn't trained for endurance cycling event before the World Time Trials. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
And had you changed your training pattern for this race?
Yeah. This is probably the first, I mean, even for last time trial, I didn't focus purely on cycling until about a month before the race, because I for an Ironman. So yeah, this is really the first, block of time where I've really committed to just cycling and training for a endurance race in cycling. So yeah, it's definitely changed. Putting a lot of more volume than I ever have in my life. As people have said, I was went into the race prepared than probably just about any.
Okay, so what's next, Jen? I shouldn't ask you that after you're probably saying, I don't want to think about a bicycle for a little while, but what is next?
So I'm doing the Hoodoo 500 in August. Not sure I'm going to focus on any specific goals for that race other than just to, enjoy the race and prepare for RAAM for next year. Deciding on whether or not to set a real specific goal for I'm registered for the time trial again, for the 24-hour time trial. Not sure what I'll really have as a goal for that yet. So I haven't really thought much ahead of, finishing race across the West, other than, the ultimate goal being to finish RAAM next year. So definitely probably get my coach in the next few days or so to figure out some goals and where to go next. So haven't thought further ahead than today, really.
Okay, very well. Well, again, congratulations on your win, and we look forward to seeing you again here and there in the standings of various events. We'll be watching for it, and we hope we see you in RAAM 2020.
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us, John.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, very well. Thank you.